Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas. And look guys, I brought the Admiral out of his war bunker. He's saluting all you guys. Glad to have you in the flesh, Admiral. I know you're too busy fighting your little personal wars and everything. Coming out, he literally came out of the bunker. He goes, "What do you want, King?" I go, "We got to do this small little podcast special, number 7, by the way, called our top 5 most anticipated movies of 2025. Admiral, the way this is going to work is, I don't know if you're familiar with the way the King does his stuff on this channel. We're going to go back and forth. I'm going to let you go first because you're the new person on board. People probably want to hear you more than the King because the King loves to ramble, and you'll set me straight. You'll make me do some push-ups if I keep on rambling on. So make sure you hold me to that, okay?
No unnecessary trips to the emergency
room. Yeah, so if you guys are
King.
wondering why we're inside his car, because that's the place we can do. He's a busy man. Lucky I pulled him out of whatever he was doing, because I'm telling you, you don't want to be on his bad side. So behave yourselves or the Admiral's going to get you. Okay, Admiral, what is your number 5 pick? And we're not going to do no honorable mentions, guys, because if we do that, it takes out the surprise of what we actually picked on our list. We kind of have an idea of what each other thing put on our list, but it's going to be interesting to see why we put them on. Okay, Admiral, give us your number 5 pick, buddy.
Okay, hi everyone. The Admiral's back here. Hope you're all well. Number 5, let's get right into it here. Top anticipated movies of 2025. Snow White, the live action.
Wow.
I know, right?
That surprised the hell out of me, Admiral.
You know what? For me, I'm not a huge fan of Snow White. It's Disney, great for the kids, whatever, right?
Yep.
But this has never been done in live action before.
No, it hasn't.
So this is why I'm saying this is a very highly anticipated movie for this year. The plot, honestly, I'm not going to state what the plot is on this one. If you don't know who Snow White is, you need to come out of your rock.
You better hide in your own particular bunker because he's going to come and get you if you have to explain it.
I don't need to get into it, all I can really say is it's a highly anticipated action remake of the 1937 Disney classic based on the fairy tale the Brothers Grimm wrote, okay?
Yeah.
This one here is pretty interesting. It's directed by Mark Webb.
Okay.
He's most noted for his work on The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
So it should be pretty interesting in that regard. The film stars Rachel Ziegler as Snow White. We know her from West Side Story in 2021 from Steven Spielberg. She played Maria.
I still haven't seen that, Admiral.
You still haven't, eh?
I don't like musicals. But anyways, you might have to twist my arm and watch that one eventually.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And then we know as well, our Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot, is playing the evil queen.
See, that's why I might watch it.
Just for Gal, it might be worth it to watch. Yeah. Definitely. You know what? We give it a shot. It's live action Snow White. It's never really been done before. I hope it's good. I'm wishing for the best. Release date on this one is March 21st, 2024.
Wow. So
it's coming up.
Springtime, guys. If you guys into the Disney live action films, I think I liked Aladdin a lot. And I didn't mind Beauty and the Beast, to tell you the truth, personally. I don't know if you've seen any of that. Lion King? No. Okay, so that's his number 5. Admiral's number 5 pick, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs live action that's coming out in March. You're welcome. Okay, the King. He kind of went on the total opposite end, okay? There's no little dwarfs running around unless it's the King.
Hobbits.
Yeah, that's right. Correction. Thanks for correcting me, Admiral. No, that's okay. You're allowed to throw the punches. You deserved it. You earned it,
Okay.
Anyways, I decided to go, which I'm not this kind of person, guys. I don't like race car movies at all. Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise was the most. I'm like, you know what? I'll tolerate it because it's Tom Cruise. Gone in 60 Seconds, whatever. I decided to put Formula One starring Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem, and Carrie Condon. You don't know who she is. Don't worry. I don't even know who the hell it is, too. All I care was Brad Pitt's in the damn thing. I saw the trailer. Admiral, did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
It looked good.
It looks awesome.
It looks good. And it's Brad freaking Pitt. That's all I have to say. We got to keep my language clean here because I don't want to get tossed out of the car. But it's coming out June 27th, the King's birthday month, which is going to be, well, it's a little bit earlier, but that's when we're going to go see it. And I can't wait to see this. This is my number 5 pick. And hopefully we'll see how it is. He's supposed to play a retired driver who comes back to work with a young crew and a young driver, and that's, you know, interesting for the King to see how the dynamics will be between him and the other actor, you know.
Well, it should definitely be good, King. I mean, we have the the director Joseph Kosinski is known for the Tron Legacy in 2010, and he's also in Top Gun Maverick as well in 2022. So how much fun was that movie?
Oh, it was excellent.
to see that type of direction, I'm highly anticipating that one. I think it'll be fun too.
Win-win across the board, in my personal opinion. Okay, that's not my number 5. Formula One. Admiral, what's your number 4, buddy?
Let's go to number 4 here. Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Thunderbolts. These are the ragtag guys from the Marvel Universe, the anti-heroes. They go on missions for the American government.
Yep.
It should be fun. I'm really looking forward to this one here. This is my number 4. It's directed by Jake Shearer. He's most notably known for his collaborations with Chance the Rapper. He directed and released Magnificent Coloring World, a concert film, made special performance footage, and it was directed in 2016. So he's not very well known director, so this could be a different step onto a different platform for him.
It's a big step for him. MCU
we don't know what to expect here, but it looks promising to me. We got Florence Pugh playing Yelena Belova, member of the Thunderbolts, who was trained in the Red Room as a Black Widow.
Yep.
We have Sebastian Stan as our friend Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier from the Captain America
Phenomenal
universe.
I can't wait to see him in this.
Yeah, and David Harbour as Alexei Shostakov, the Red Guardian from the Black Widow storyline.
He was the best thing out of probably the Black Widow movie, if you really want to say anything about that.
And there's more guys in there. There's a lot more in the cast. I really think there's going to be a good camaraderie in this movie. I'm feeling optimistic about this one, King. I think it's going to be good.
I think so too.
This one's coming out on May 2nd of 2025.
Yeah.
So I'm
honestly, that's one of the Marvel films that the King's looking personally for, more than the other one that's coming out a little later. We'll kind of mention that if someone does mention it on their list. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how these characters interact with each other, and what do we get out of this film? Why do we have the Thunderbolts and that little asterisk on the side? I'm curious. You know. So let's see where it's going to lead, but I think it's going to be one of the surprise hits.
I think it's going to be fun because it's not going to be so superpower based.
No.
It's going to be more, gritty, espionage. Yeah. I like that.
Admiral, basically it's the Suicide Squad of the MCU. They got a bunch of misfits, like you were saying, put them together and see what the hell happens and if they can work with each other. But, okay, so that's Admiral's 4th pick, and that's a good pick, to tell you the truth. It's because we only have 5 picks. It was so hard to kind of like trim some of these ones off the list, but yeah. Okay, Admiral, my number 4 is a film that contains dinosaurs. I can see him saying, Dinosaurs, King? What are you, 2? No, King's old enough, but the movie I'm talking about is Jurassic World Rebirth. It stars one of my good girls, Scarlett Johansson. When you attach her to anything, Admiral, King's there. She can be hauling garbage. The King will be watching that movie. It can be Garbage Lady. The King will be watching it. But you mentioned that, and then the last movie, Dominion, wasn't, so they're going to reboot it, do a new trilogy. They had her involved. And listen to this, what other actors are on here. You got pretty decent actors. You got Jonathan Bailey, Ed Skrein. You have, what's his name? Mahershala Ali, who's going to be playing Blade if that ever comes out. You got Manuel Garcia. You got Rupert Friend, or Friend, whatever how you want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to present. And you got Bashir Sylvain. He's a well-known actor who's played in a lot of TV shows and all that stuff on Amazon and all that. But quite a few people here and some names on here that I can't even pronounce, and I'm not going to even bother.
And Gareth Edwards is directing. He did Rogue One, really Star Wars.
So when you put that combination, Scarlett Johansson, she signed on, one of the earliest people to sign on. I'm like, you know what? It can't be that bad. And I want them to redeem the franchise because I enjoyed all the the movies except the last one, which I don't know what happened. That one they shouldn't have just deleted.
I'm with you there. That shouldn't have even happened.
And basically, guys, this movie takes 5 years after that movie. So they're going on there basically because they want to find these rare dinosaurs so they can get the DNA so they can cure people of cancers and all that stuff. So there's a reason why they're going back there, not just to kind of go there and get the dinosaurs. They need the DNA so they can cure people. So that's my number 4 pick, Jurassic World. That one's coming out July 4th. So July 4th of George, I can't even speak. July 4th
We're live,
weekend.
people.
You know, Jesus, man. The
We're
king,
live.
the king. You have to apologize. I'm getting old. The beard's getting long.
He's
and my
older than
brain's
I am,
disappearing.
so.
All right, Admiral. What's your number 3 pick?
Number 3. I'm really looking forward to this one. This is a relative unknown, and it's kind of a sleeper. Nobody knows what's really happening.
Okay.
It's The Electric State.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's an upcoming Netflix movie this year.
Okay.
They really pulled out the big guns on this one with a $300 million plus budget.
Wow. Who's directing it?
So right now the film's being directed by the Russo brothers. They're also known for our wonderful Marvel Captain America Winter Soldier, Civil War, the Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame.
And then the 2 new ones that are coming out as well.
Yeah. So
wow.
But the plot is cool. It's basically it's an orphan. It's based on a graphic novel from 2018, and it's an orphan teenager traverses the American West with a sweet but mysterious robot and an eccentric. I'm reading the Wikipedia here, folks. I'm not gonna lie.
Guys.
I'm reading the Wikipedia.
We do our homework so we can educate all you guys. So you're welcome.
So it's an eccentric robot in search of her younger brother. You know, the film's loosely based on the 2018 graphic illustrated science fiction novel by Simon Stalenhag.
Oh, wow.
Now, this
Serious
is
stuff.
a star-studded cast.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is what really
drawing you to it?
Drawing me to it. They're really pulling out the big guns here. We got Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things, Chris Pratt,
wow,
Ki-Hai Kwan from The Goonies, Data. He's in there. Jason Alexander, George from Seinfeld, Woody Harrelson, Anthony Mackie, Brian Cox, Jenny Slate, Giancarlo Esposito.
Are you kidding me?
Stanley Tucci.
I
Listen to this cast lineup.
I'm getting goosebumps as you're naming off the actors.
So this one's coming soon, guys.
When's it coming?
This is going to hit Netflix in March.
Well, I'm going to watch that because the King got Netflix, guys.
Oh, here we go.
So the King is set for life. Wow.
That looks good.
You have convinced the King to perhaps put a 5+1 on this list for his top. I'm going to check that out, Admiral.
Yeah,
you know? I can't wait to check that out. Millie Bobby Brown and Stanley Tucci.
Yeah. Directed by the Russos. Huge budget.
Wow.
I hope it's good.
I hope so too.
I'm feeling good.
Netflix movies are kind of like hit and miss, right?
They're going all in with this one. The cast is good though.
I just want to enjoy it like I did Dune. Like I went in not expecting to like the first 2 Dune movies because I don't like those kind of movies. If this is kind of like the same surprise for the King, I'm gonna love it. Admiral, I hope you're right, and I hope you get.
I truly think, guys, this one might be a surprise hit this year.
I just can't wait. That got me excited. That got the King excited to check that out. I'm like, electric what? You know, the only thing I know electric is what you plug into a socket so you can get power, so you can keep your food from going bad. That's the only thing the King knows. Electric State. That's excellent.
Yes.
Okay, so that's his number 3. My number 3, guys. You know, no surprise. I bet you it's on everybody's list. I decided to choose James Gunn's Superman. That's coming out July 11th, you know. And I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to let the Admiral give you the numbers to it because I think it might be on his list or coming up soon. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
You know, but I want to see what it is. I saw the trailers, loved the trailers. Wasn't too sure because my boy's Henry Cavill, you know. It's very hard to convince the King to kind of like all of a sudden change your Superman. It's like, you serious? But when you got James Gunn, that's what got me going. I go, you know what? In James Gunn, we trust. Whatever the man does, he does well. Sure, he gives you the wild stuff that you see, like, you know, Creature Commandos that I'll be doing a review on that. Yeah. You got to see that show.
I love the first 2 Guardians films.
Wow. Guardians? Yeah. Even the third one, I love the third one's a little more violent, but it was on Rocket. But anyways, we're getting distracted there. But with David Cornsweet playing Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. You kidding me? You have Rachel Brosnahan. She played on what's that TV show that everybody's been talking
Marvelous Miss Maisel.
I haven't seen it.
Marvelous Miss Maisel on Amazon.
Yeah, see, Admiral, I tried watching that for 5 minutes. I had to change it. I go, there's no way. Maybe the King was in the mood. I might have to go back and revisit. But apparently, I heard nothing but wonderful thumbs up for her.
Good reviews.
You know? But for the most part, I'm excited to see where this is going to take us. You know? And apparently, Superman's established. I'm happy. It comes out July 11th. And you know what? I'm going to let the Admiral jump in and give you his number 2 because
it's Superman. Spoiler alert. You know what?
He'll give you the rundown.
I'm totally looking forward to this one. What's cool about this one is the film explores Clark Kent's Superman journey to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his adopted human family in Smallville, Kansas. So it's not a reboot. It's already established. He's already Superman.
So there's no origin being retold.
No origin story
we already
here.
know of Superman, right? In this world.
Yeah, we're already
Or
going
universe.
into it. I like the casting choice. I thought, taking a look at him, he reminds me a little bit of, like, I'm not going to say at the same caliber. He looks a bit like Christopher Reeve to me, a little bit. And
I got that feel.
Some of the looks. I love the trailer. I thought it was fun.
Well done, Crypto.
And I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait for July 11th when it comes out. It's going to be great. The King and I will definitely be going to see that
100%. And I can't wait to see Hawkgirl and Crypto and Lex Luthor and all these other characters that the King has no clue about, which the Admiral does. He'll educate the King, and I'm pretty sure you guys will learn something about it too. But Superman, July 11th. So that's your number 2. My number 3, guys, okay? Good job, Admiral. Good thing he's well organized. What do you think I brought the Admiral along? Because the King, he's going cuckoo. Anyways,
King's doing well.
My number 2, okay? I love the action movies, you know, Admiral, I don't know if you've seen a little franchise or movie series called John Wick, right?
Yeah.
How'd you like those?
Pretty decent. They were
a little bit more on the gory, violent side, you know?
Gore. The Admiral doesn't like a lot of blood splatter and gore, guys.
He's dealing with it all the time. He's the Admiral. He's seen it all. He doesn't want to watch it again on TV screen.
The Admiral sometimes likes a little of ambiguity in things. Things left up to the imagination.
Yeah, because he's seen it all. He doesn't want to see it 24/7, 7 days a week like the rest of us. I haven't experienced that. Yes, I have. But not like crazy on that level. But you know what? The movie that I'm talking about that I mentioned John Wick because John Wick's in this. It's called Ballerina. It stars Ana de Armas. You know, she basically, guys, let's see if I can read my writing because mine is not typed up like the Admiral. Admiral's organized. The King, forget it. You know, I'm like little chicken scratch. I feel like I'm a doctor, Admiral.
If you can read it, that's all that matters.
It's directed by Len Wiseman. It stars Ana de Armas. Keanu Reeves makes an appearance. I don't know if he's there for long or whatever, but he's in the thing because you can see in the trailer. You got Caroline Sandino Moreno. Wow, that's a mouthful. You'll learn that the King doesn't know how to pronounce half the names on here. I don't even bother.
It's okay, you
Ian
try.
McShane, Norman Reedus, music guy, and he's also in The Walking Dead from what I know, right? Gotta watch that series. Lance Reddick, he passed away. He's in it. Angelica Houston and Gabriel Byrne. That's just some of the actors
I love
that are
Gabriel Byrne.
That
Great
guy,
actor.
I remember playing the devil in the early movies and stuff, but we won't go there. But I love the action. I can't wait to see it. The basic synopsis, guys, is she's an assassin who's been trained in the traditions of Ruska, Rana, whatever. I can't even pronounce the names there again. Kind of art. And she's out for revenge because they end up killing her father. So in John Wick, they killed his dog. Unfortunately, in this case, they killed her father, and she goes on a rampage. And I like my violent. I don't know how violent it's going to be. I don't know how good it's going to be. But if you got Keanu Reeves making an appearance in it, it's worthwhile for me to see it. He won't go see it, trust me. But the King will, and I'll give you my review when that comes out. This comes out, guys, apparently, my birthday month. They give me a lot of birthday gifts. This one's an early birthday gift.
Busy man.
June 6th. So I'm happy about that one. So, okay, Admiral. We'll reach the point that we're at number ones. Now, give us all your number one movie that you got to see of 2025.
After watching all the trailers and just, we've said it before, for me, it's F1.
And that was my number 5, but it could have been number 1.
But when I saw the F1 trailer, and it grabbed my attention. I think it's going to be a really good movie, guys. I hope I'm not just pumping it up, but they did amazing in the trailer.
The trailer sold you.
I'm excited because I love Top Gun Maverick. I thought it was a fantastic sequel. I really enjoyed the movie.
Surprised the King, but he shouldn't because it was Tom Cruise's buddy. But anyways.
Yeah, and if this director can put I'm not expecting Maverick in a car, okay? But if
you never know. If he shows up,
it.
the King's going to lose it.
But that would be great, eh?
Can you imagine him just walk Days of Thunder?
Yeah.
That Hey, how cool would that be, Admiral?
Yeah, no, it'd be great. But I really, really am looking forward to this. I do like these types of movies. I loved Rush with the Hemsworth. I love the. I
still haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's so
Is it good?
I
have that on my list of one of the movies to watch and maybe review and bring it your way, guys.
Yeah, I watched Gran Turismo recently.
I watched that.
That was decent. I enjoyed that.
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that.
But this, I think, is going to it's going to be a high caliber. It's going to be on another level, and I'm looking forward to it.
As long as it doesn't turn out to be that Stallone, whatever one he filmed in Toronto. What was that one called? I don't even remember what it's called.
I don't recall.
Driver, or Driven, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think I even watched it.
I think it's because of that movie that I was kind of like always skeptical not to watch these kind of movies and race car. It kind of threw me off unless it was like a Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
Chase, one-on-one in the streets of whatever the hell it is.
I like what grabs me about this is I like the premise.
I'll tell you what movie this guy's seen. I'll tell you in a sec.
I like the whole fact that he was a successful F1 racer. He has a big accident, forces him to retire and then pursue racing in other racing circuits because he can't do it. Yeah. And then he gets called upon to mentor or some sort of
team or group,
a rookie prodigy. Right?
There you go.
And I like that premise. I think it'd be really well done.
That's good.
Yeah.
The one that brought me back to the race car movies, buddy, is Ford versus Ferrari.
That was good. I like that movie.
And I don't like movies that they're just running around in a circle or whatever they were doing. Good. It was so well written. If it's something like that, I think we're going to be in for a treat, man. And I totally do not have anything against you saying and putting this in your number one, because it could have been my number one minus the other movies or whatever, because it might have been number one, but I kept on flip-flopping because my list at any time is like, I want to watch this more. And then you see a trailer, you're like, put it low. Okay.
It's an emotional thing choosing, folks.
Hey, it's a roller coaster.
But you got to make a decision. That's the thing.
He did such a good list. We're going to review the list when we go back. He's just going to name them. But now, come to the most important part, Admiral. Okay?
It's all about you, King.
That's right. It's the King's number one. It doesn't matter what you pick, because the King's always been right, And I think I was even right when Top Gun came out, and I gave you a hint right there. Come on. Who am I going to be? I'm the biggest Tom Cruise fan on the face of this planet, okay? He's my buddy. You guys know that. From day one, from my channel and previous YouTube channels, he's my guy. He cannot do no wrong. Personal life, I don't know. But we're not going to talk about that. But for actor, he's the number one actor in the world, does his own stunts. Top Gun Maverick blew the King levels that I couldn't even go, this guy still does this? Anyways, King's blabbing. My number one pick, guys, is Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. This one's, it was supposed to be Dead Reckoning Part 2. They changed the name. I guess he's had enough. He goes, let's change the title. Maybe that didn't do too well for him, even though it still made a lot of money, This is coming out May 23rd. So our May 2-4 weekend here in Canada land. But, I'm so excited. It's directed by Christopher McQuarrie, the guy who collaborated with the last several films. He's done good ones from Protocol all the way to now. I even like the last one. It wasn't the strongest one. I liked it. This one I'm excited. I want to see what crazy stuff Admiral he's going to be doing this, He's already hanging on the side of an airplane, jump off a building. What is he going to do next? Go to space? Fly a space shuttle? What is he going to do?
He's fearless, I tell you.
He scares them. He's going to go in space. Is he going to be like, I don't even know. I don't even think about it, because he's 60 years old, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's it's like, how's this guy do stuff that not even 25-year-olds can do? Anyways, this is the cast, okay? The cast is always good. Come on. You got Tom Cruise, Vanessa Kirby. She's playing Invisible Woman.
Oh, okay.
Haley Atwell, Captain Carter. You guys know her from the Marvel movies. Palm Clemieteff. She's Mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy. You got Idina Varma. She plays in the, if you guys are watching the Creature Commandos, she's the Bride of Frankenstein. She's in it too, because I guess a lot of those actors who are voice acting that, Admiral, I don't know if you know it, they're going to be they're going to be doing live action versions of their characters.
Oh, okay.
This guy knows everything, so don't worry. I'm just informing all you guys, just in case you don't know. You have Henry Czerny. I don't know who that is. Nick Offerman. I don't know if he plays on a couple of well-known TV shows. Simon Pegg. Angela Bassett.
Love Simon Pegg.
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames.
Yeah. Shay, I can't even pronounce it. I don't even know what that says. I'll leave it alone.
I can't read your
No, I can't. Isai Morales. He's a well-known Latino actor. Charles Purnell, Janet McTeer, Katie O'Brien, and Hannah, my God, Waddingham or something like that. We don't know what it's about because he's kept it close to his... So we don't even know what it's about.
Simon Pegg's in it.
Yeah, so come on.
Scotty from Star Trek. He's in there.
I love that guy. He can't... Doesn't matter what he does.
Can't do it, Captain.
He makes
Got
you laugh.
more time.
There you go. Admiral's making the king laugh. What a guy. Anyways, but...
I had to do something.
It's coming out, like I said, May 23rd. That's my number one pick. Okay, Admiral. Before we get out of here, I want you to give your number 5 to number 1, and I'll do the same, and then we can get the hell out of here and leave all these guys, and you guys make sure to add your own list in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.
All right.
All right, let's go, Admiral.
Number 5, Snow White live action.
Okay.
Number 4, Thunderbolts. Hold on, the pages are sticking together. Number 3, The Electric State. Can't wait.
I can't wait to see that too.
Number 2, Superman.
Yes.
And number 1, F1.
There you go. So that's the Admiral's list. His top 5.
Admiral's top 5 for 2025.
Okay, now the Kings. Number 5, Formula 1. Number 4, Jurassic World Rebirth. Number 3, Superman. Number 2, Ballerina. And number 1, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. So that's my top 25. My top 5 anticipated films for 2025. So you guys can go in the comment section. Whose list did you like? Give us your own list. Because quite honestly, it doesn't matter what you guys think. It's what we think. Because it's our opinion. That's all I have to say.
That's all that matters.
You guys know the drill. There's only one person sitting on the throne. It's this guy, the king.
Oh boy, here we go.
Admiral's here. He's enforcing it. So too bad you don't like it. You're going to have to go to his bunker and deal with him. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this podcast special episode right here on our YouTube channel. Have a good 2025. Thanks for joining us. This is a wonderful way for myself and the Admiral to kick off.
Keep saluting.
There you go. Season 7 of our YouTube channel. So be the hell good. And we'll see you all where? Right here on YouTube. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and support us on every platform on the face of this earth. Take it easy, guys.
Take care, guys.